know if it's just me or if anybody else has problems with chairs, but my chairs do not last. All of a sudden, like, you sit in them and then they just go right on down. So anyway, don't know why that happens, but anyway, so this is going to be a short part 2 live. Getting closer. I'm actually may be able to get my parents' headstone piece on their headstone this week. So anyway, so this is what we made, and you can see this live on Facebook or YouTube. Facebook can only be on there for 30 days, so just know that. YouTube, be there forever. So this is a 22-inch rail, and I put spray foam on it. You can't see the spray foam. It's really difficult to see, so I put spray foam in the center. And in order to attach it to the headstone piece, I have to have these, and I get these from Hobby Lobby, and I just threw that piece away. I think they're like $5.50. So, and I attach this to the rail, and I could have done it beforehand. It just makes it a little more difficult to work around with it, but I definitely have to do it before I put the stuff on the top. So anyway, so I thought I'd just come live and show you guys how I attach it. So I'm going to turn this upside down and turn this upside down, and so I try and center it. You have to move the mesh. Probably would be easier if I do it beforehand, but this is the way I've always done it. Probably doesn't hurt to maybe change the way I always done it though, right? So I'm doing this this morning. We're getting ready for church. I was on call last night. Didn't really work out for us to go to the early service, so we're going to the late service. So there is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So like I said, I try and center it the best I can in there. This really doesn't have to be perfect, but I just try so that it's not lopsided, or as my mom would always say, cattywampus. So anyway, and how I attach it is I use zip ties, and these are pretty thick zip ties. I actually think we got these from Harbor Freight. My husband and his documentaries, I can hear them. Okay, there's one. I feel like I'm so weak. I have no strength in my hands anymore. So anyway, so I just attach this the best I can. Like I said, it's really not rocket scientist, but it's what I do in order to use the rail on a headstone piece. Okay. Where? I don't know where my red ones went. They were around here somewhere. I got to get stuff cleaned up down here. So, and then when you go to put this on your rail, on your headstone piece, you have to bend these in. And I bend from way up here at the top to hug the headstone piece. So that's what we have. And then, I know, where's mine? There I go. So these are the things we're going to be putting in there. I have stuff on them. I'm not going to be needing that. So probably gonna like put this one in the center and then put the other ones on each side. So just so you can kind of see a little bit about what that's going to look like. And we're going to make a couple of bows to go in there. I'm going to have to make that one a little shorter, so I'm going to have to cut that one off, and I think I'm just going to ask my husband to use his thing to make it shorter. Because I don't want this to go through the bottom of the foam and scratch the headstone piece. So that's one thing that we want to make sure that we, protect the headstone piece. I have sold many of these, and the piece that I had actually put on, move Thor. So I think a goal of mine is to, is to actually make some of these and put them in my shop, because they're really not as hard to ship. And I will show you guys this afternoon a little bit about the bases that I've got, which I have done before. See if I can do it myself. So we're going to make some bows to go with that this afternoon. And yeah, gotta be careful. They go flying. So anyway, all right, well, I'm gonna hop off here because I need to finish getting some stuff downstairs that I prepped for making attachments upstairs. Have to hunt those down. So those will be there. And then I was so excited, I did find the ribbon that I had been looking for. So this is the ribbon that I chose to use on there. I'm so super excited. So I'm going to be using that for a bow. And so that, along with, of course, the sunflower ribbon. Let me show you some stuff that I've got prepped that I'm just getting ready to finish making. Where did that go? And they might still be upstairs. So this is a fuzzy Christmas tree. So I'm going to be working on that. Got the pieces cut for it. And then, move, Thor, move, out. Oh, there's not enough room for me and you. Oh. And then I'm making this hat. So we have the fuzzy tree, we have the hat, the fuzzy tree, the hat, and then I still have to cut everything out for the feet. So that's the other thing that's going to be cutting. So those are some attachments that are going to be coming in the shop soon. So be watching for that, and I'll be doing some lives just while I'm working on that stuff. I cannot tell you how to make those attachments. If you want to learn how to make those attachments, you have to join the WHAM group. I can do stuff in front, you know, like put stuff together, but I cannot give the pattern, and I will not give the pattern. So if you're interested in those patterns, Derica has a WHAM group, and it's super easy to make the things, and it's addicting. I have to say that as well. So anyway, so I'm going to clean this space up. I've got lots of things I'm going to work on. I do want to get that snowman wreath going today as well. And while I was on call, I thought of some other projects that I wanted to make to get into my shop. So I just have to, I'm really struggling to figure out like how to create attachments and how to make wreaths. So it's been a struggle for me. But I'll get it all figured out. So anyway, all right guys, you have a blessed Sunday, and hopefully I'll see you this afternoon or maybe this evening. So you guys have a great day. Bye.